in this thing, man. How y'all doing? Hit that like button on the way in. Hit that like button on the way in. Shout out to Mika. Shout out to I don't know how to say your name, bro. I'll be fucking with you though. What is it? Mall one. How you say your name? Mo. You gotta tell me how you say your name, bro. Cause I be wanting to give you a shout out. Cause you showed, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with you too, bro. You know what I'm saying? But tell me how to say. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I be wanting to give you a shout out, but I don't know how to pronounce that bit. Shout out Battalion Bullet. What it is, cuz? What it do? Alabama up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jimbo 981. What's up, bro? Shout out Old School Hemi. What it is? What's up? Hey, look, check it out. So this is what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna speak on the peace situation, right? Then we're gonna end the live, and then we're gonna come back with another live, and we're gonna do a melee live. But I want to speak on the peace situation. You know what I'm saying? Get it out the way, cause it's trending topic, and it's like a shocking situation in the hip hop right now. Shout out to my homegirl Dream Doll. What up to the Squiddy? What's up? Okay, Dream Doll. We'll wait on you, boo. Hit that like button on the way in, y'all. Hey, y'all, check this out though. Before we get into it though, I got a little bad news. Well, I got some bad news to tell y'all, man. Shout out Sophisticated Nunu, man. My bad, Nunu. What's up, Flyboy Mike? Hey, y'all, Flyboy Mike, that's my son, y'all. That's my son. Flyboy Mike in the chat, y'all say what's up to my son, man. Dream Doll, that's my son. Sophisticated Nunu, that's my son. Flyboy Mike. Yeah, that's my 18-year-old son. What up, son? Hit that like button on the way in. Y'all say hello to my son. He in the chat with us, man. Flyboy Mike, that's my son. Hey, look, I got some bad news to tell y'all, though. You know what I'm saying? You know, we like family up in here, man. You know, we going to speak on the peace situation. Y'all say hey to my son, man. Battalion Bully, y'all say what's up to my son. Sophisticated Nunu, y'all say what's up to my son. Dream Dog, tell my son what up, man. He in here supporting his daddy. Hey, look. Shout out King Costra. Yeah, that's my son, man. That's my junior. Appreciate y'all showing him love, man. Hey, look, but I got some sad news, man. Shout out to Chicks 1000. That's my motherfucking second in command in this bitch. My son in here, the Chicks 1000. Flyboy Mike, that's my son. That's my junior. He 18. That's my son. He'll be 19 next month. He'll be 19 next month. Remember I told y'all my baby mama that passed? Well, that's his mama. Shout out. What's up, Jern? Hey, Battalion Bullet. Mike, your cousin too. Shit. Straight up. Hey, look, hit that like button on the way in. But listen, I got some sad news to tell y'all. I just want to get it out the way. You know what I'm saying? Today I got a phone call that they found my older brother dead on the block. You know what I'm saying? They found him dead. I'm not in Orlando right now. So I'm getting the information secondhand, but they saying he wasn't shot or nothing. So, as of right now, we don't know how he died. You know what I'm saying? And but I'm just telling you, yeah, I lost my older brother today. I found out probably about Molly. Okay, I got you. Molly. Okay, shout out to Molly. What's up, Keela? Yeah, man, my brother's name was Carlos, man. So you see my son saying long live Los, that's my brother. They found him dead today on the block, man. I found out probably about 5 o'clock today. Yeah, appreciate it, y'all. It kind of hit me, you know what I'm saying? I'm just tell y'all a little bit about my brother before we jump into the QCP story. So my brother is my daddy's son. My daddy got 4 children by his wife. My daddy got 7 kids in all. I'm younger than I'm the youngest boy, right? One of my other brothers got killed in '96. His name was Ricky. He got shot like 5 times in the back coming from a club. And Carlos is my other brother. And then I got another brother named Jimmy. Jimmy is the only one of my daddy's sons and me that's still alive. Ricky and Carlos was really, really tight. They was really, really tight. They was 6 years apart, but no, 3 years apart. They was 3 years apart, but they was really, really close, right? So after my brother Ricky got killed in '96, I was like 14 years old, 14, 15 years old. My brother Carlos took it really, really bad. He took it really, really hard. He took it really hard. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my brother Carlos. My brother Carlos was one of the most strong-minded. He was a good hustler. He had so much respect in the streets. For my family, Carlos was the one that other people was scared of. Like, they didn't mess with me because they knew Carlos was my brother. They didn't mess with my brother Ricky, the one who got killed, because they knew Carlos was his brother. My brother was what you call a war daddy. He was the one that everybody, and I'll tell you, I got the biggest family in Orlando. My brother Carlos was the one that everybody, I think it's 50. Carlos was 50. He was the one in my family that everybody used to go get when they got into any kind of static with anybody else. And when they saw him coming around the corner, it was like, oh shit, there go Los. And let me tell you something. When I tell you my brother could fight, I'm talking about he could fight like a boxer. Like I'm talking about straight hands. Like he could really box. You know what I mean? Like he could box. I fought him a couple times. Never won, not now time. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm for real. Like he could really, 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 really fight. I'm gonna tell you something. He could fight so good. I don't know nobody that beat him. I'm just being real. Like I don't know nobody. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I don't know no fight he lost. So he was that. Like he had, I'm talking about big, small. He was the guy that took up for us. And he was the guy that people didn't mess with us because they knew that he was coming, right? So after my brother got killed, my other brother got killed, my brother Carlos took it really, really hard. Like I remember my brother just stayed in his room and cried for like 2 days, bro. I could hear him through the door crying like a baby after my brother Ricky got killed. And the reason why he cried like that is because he felt like he should have been there for him. But he didn't. My brother Carlos didn't go to the club that night. He stayed home with his girlfriend. And my brother Ricky went out to the club with his friends. And he ended up getting killed. So Carlos took it really, 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 really bad. I mean, really bad. And from that day on, he changed. It's like my brother Carlos was the kind of mature one, kind of happy-go-lucky. He was like the one that kind of like, my brother Ricky was a savage. I ain't gonna even count. My brother Ricky was younger than Carlos, but he was a savage. Like Ricky would rob you. He didn't give a fuck. Like Ricky didn't give no fucks, boy. Ricky was like Soldier Slim. You know what I'm saying? But Carlos was like the mature older brother that tried to tell us the right thing to do in the streets. You know, he ain't tell. I'm talking about he told us the right thing to do in the streets. You get what I'm saying? Quotation, in the streets. You feel what I'm saying? So he kind of kept us. Well, I wasn't really wild like that, but my brother Ricky was. So Carlos used to kind of keep Ricky in check. Like, hey, bro, you can't be doing this, doing that. Now he gonna have Ricky back no matter what. But Ricky gonna wild out. Ricky gonna rob people. Ricky gonna do all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But Carlos was like the mature one, the level-headed one. He was a real big brother, put it that way. And he liked being our big brother. You know, he liked toughening us up. He liked fighting us and showing us how to fight and stuff like that. It was a tough type of love, but he had our back. You know what I'm saying? So after Ricky died, you could just see a change in Carlos. Like he started not being so happy as he used to be. He started. He just it was almost like he took Ricky's personality. It's like Ricky. It took Ricky personality inside him. Y'all hit that like button. Please hit that like button. And gradually over time, we you couldn't tell at first, but the pressure, the depression of Ricky, of him losing Ricky, it just basically just kind of broke him down. And he tried for a while. He tried for a while to hold in there, but he was just so sad that he lost my brother Ricky till it just finally just broke. He just finally broke, and he ended up having like a mental breakdown, and they ended up putting him in a mental hospital for a little while, and they diagnosed him with a chemical imbalance, and from that point on, he went to using drugs really, really bad, really, really heavily, and to the point where he lost everything. He lost everything. He lost his will to want to have things succeed in life and all. He basically turned from one of the most popular dudes in the hood to like a drug addict. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy how it happened, because people still respected him. Like, but it happened crazy. Like, so some of his friends and homeboys, when we found out that he was actually on drugs, like real hard drugs, like it was a shock. It was like, no, not Carlos, not Carlos. And nobody could believe this. Man, my brother, let me tell you how good my brother was doing. My brother ended up getting engaged to a young lady. I ain't gonna tell y'all her name, but she ended up going to the WNBA. My brother was going with her all through college. She was a college basketball star. You know what I'm saying? Played for the University of Florida. She was a star. She went number 8 in the WNBA draft. She went to the Los Angeles Sparks. So if you can put that together, you'll know who she is. But my brother was engaged to her. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of helped him out for a little bit as far as like the depression. But when her and him broke up, their lives just started, growing. It started growing apart. That was another blow to him that just knocked him down and depressed him even more. And he turned to drugs in order to deal with the depression. And then he had a mental breakdown, and they diagnosed him with a chemical imbalance. That's the clinical term for being crazy. And I had got out the streets around the time that they diagnosed him with being crazy. He ended up going to jail because he ended up robbing a store. Well, he didn't rob the store. He actually tried to rob somebody in the store, and they caught him, and they kind of like citizens arrested him and took him to jail for strong arm robbery. He ended up going to jail, and but I was working at the time. Like I had done, I was out the streets. I used to work, go home, stuff like that. I didn't hang out around this time. So it was like a 6-7 year period of time where I didn't even go around to the hood or nothing like that. I was too busy working, and I just was just living a normal life. And but I would hear stories that of how he was acting, and he was people saying he was crazy, he was losing his mind, he would talk to himself and stuff like that. So when he ended up getting out of jail, I ended up going around to my daddy's house, and he came up, and I actually got a first chance to see what everybody was talking about. And I'm talking about, I did not recognize my brother. I'm talking about as far as like, he would talk about the moon, the stars, you know what I'm saying? Like, he'll just talk to himself like, I'm talking about he'll talk, how crazy people talk. Like, he'll just be standing there talking to himself like, talking like he talking to people, but ain't nobody there and stuff like that there. And then he'll snap back, and then he'll talk to you, regular, normal. And then he'll go back over to a conversation like it's other people there, but it's nobody there. And it just got worse and worse and worse and worse. And then he had got to the point to where he had started asking people for money all the time, like, and I used to give him money and stuff, like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, not big money. He would ask for like little money, like, give me $5, give me $2, give me $3, give me $4, give me $10 and stuff like that. And it was just sad, you know, and I used to give it to him, you know what I'm saying? And he go buy drugs with him. And then it got to the point to where, you know, my daddy and my stepmama, you know, they older, so, you know, they didn't allow him in the house like that anymore. So he kind of like had nowhere to stay. And he was just like, just living that, you know what I'm trying to say. He was just living that kind of, bad life. And I look at it like this, I really, really think the pressure, the depression of life just broke him. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy because he was one of the most strong-minded people that I know. I remember one time I was going through it when I broke up when me and my baby mama broke up, and I was in depression a little bit. And my brother was telling me, my brother told me, he said, let me tell you something. He said, you gotta let that stuff go. I say, why? He said, because the people that you depressed about, they out there living their life. He say, if you don't let that stuff go, you're gonna suffer. They're not suffering. They're not thinking about you. They living their life, and you is sitting over here sad and depressed and all of this type of stuff. And this is what my brother used to telling me. And then I thought about it, and it took me a little bit, but I got it together. But I'm just trying to show you how strong-minded he was. Even when I was weak, he had already understood. He knew what he needed to tell me in order to lift my spirits up and get me back focused, and so I can get my bearings and think about what I want to be and what I want to do. So for me to find out or see when my brother actually went crazy and actually started using drugs really bad, it was just like I couldn't believe it, because how was somebody who was so strong and so smart, and how could this happen? You know, so that's why I was telling y'all a couple of lives ago, as far as about depression and as far as about mental health, and as far as us men, especially the men, but the women as well, but in the Black community, a lot of stuff, we have trauma from a lot of situations, and we don't go seek counseling to deal with them. And I understand it's looked upon like ain't nothing wrong with me, or or you feel like you can handle it, or you feel like you don't want people to talk about you or know your business. But I'm gonna say this, man. I'm telling you this. Take my advice. If you got some stuff that happened to you when you was a kid, or stuff that happened to you when you was grown, go get you some therapy. Go get you some counseling. You don't got to tell nobody. You going, keep it to yourself. You don't want nobody to talk about you, keep it to yourself. It's better than you holding it in, and then when all of these tragedies and ups and downs in life happen, it may break you, man. You couldn't tell me that my brother was going through this until it happened. I couldn't. It happened little bit by little bit over years. My brother died in '96. It happened little bit by little bit by little bit by little bit by little bit, and life just broke him down. And it'll break a lot of us down, man. We lose people and all type of stuff along the way when we living, and people do us wrong, and family and friends and parents and spouses. And so I'm just telling you, from me to you, and I'm saying I got stuff I be going through too. And trust me, I'm gonna start going to somebody to get me a counselor, somebody to talk to, for real. You know what I'm saying? It's better than you talking to somebody who gonna go tell your business. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really going to go do that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm fine, but I still want to go seek help. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, this is just another situation that make me feel like, hey man, instead of talking about it, you need to go and really sit down with somebody and talk about your life and see what's bothering you really that you don't know, that what you don't know that's really bothering you. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man, long live Carlos. He was a good dude, man. He was a real great big brother. You know, he made me feel safe. He made our family feel safe. He protected us. He fought countless people for us, for his little brother, for his little sisters. You know, he definitely is a legend in my hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got so many phone calls a day. Man, you heard, man, Los, man, Los, man, Los. Even though he was on drugs presently, people still had respect for him because they remember when he wasn't. You know, he made such an impact. His name rung bells so much to people remember. You know, so I'm probably gonna turn up for my brother Friday when we get on live. Probably drink a sip or something. I ain't gonna do it today or tomorrow because I gotta go to work. But I don't work on Saturday, so I'm gonna drink a little bit for my brother. You know what I'm saying? Long live Los. Fly high, big bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they found him dead today on the block, the same block where he used to be a D-boy and sell drugs and was like, you know, that was his block. And then he ended up, they found him dead on the same block. So we don't know what happened to him, but the words that I'm getting that he wasn't shot. So maybe he had a heart attack, maybe he had a stroke, maybe he OD'd. I don't know yet. But so yeah, he's a cool dude, man. But anyway, listen. Boy, did y'all hear about QCP? Boy, listen, boy, listen. Listen, that's what I've been trying to tell y'all. Listen, check this out. We're going to go live about QCP. Then we're going to end the live, and then we're going to do us a Melly live after this live. Because I know y'all want to talk about Melly. I know, but I got to do lives about other people too, man. Listen, if y'all don't know, QCP is one of the founders of Quality Control. Him and Coach, the same label that signed Lil Baby, Migos, you know what I'm saying? And they was like a management label. They managed a lot of groups, you know what I'm saying? Probably the biggest management group out of Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? Everybody know Pete, from Puff Daddy to Gucci Mane to Yo Gotti. It ain't nobody in the industry who don't know Pete. You know what I'm saying? And the paperwork done came out, and listen, let me tell you something. P Snitch, man. Listen, I'm gonna say this too. Y'all know me. I'm an advocate for y'all to get out the streets, man. I was in the streets. I'm telling you, listen, I was there. Listen, I was there. And I ain't got nothing else to prove to nobody. I ain't never had no kilos and all of this shit there. But I was there. I was in the damn streets, man. I was in them. You feel me? For a long time. My family, I was born in the motherfuckers. So I done seen it all, bro. And I'm here to tell you, listen, if you in the streets, I'm not hating on you. I'm not knocking you. But from me to you, it don't end well. It doesn't end well. Either you're going to go to jail, you're going to get snitched on, you're going to snitch on somebody, or you're going to get killed, you're going to lose friends. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's not, the streets is not for a lifetime. And if you love yourself, or if somebody, or you have people that love you, I would just strongly suggest you find you a legit way to make money. You can make so much money today by doing stuff legit. Most dudes in the streets is broke. Trust me when I'm telling you. Everybody ain't El Chapo. Everybody ain't Pablo Escobar. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you. And I'm going to play, and shout out to King AK-47. I told you I always give people they flowers and give their respect. King AK-47 broke this story initially. Then 1090 Jake did what 1090 Jake do, went and found the paperwork, went over it, and broke it down. I was going to do a reaction to 1090 Jake's video on P snitching, but I also follow another channel called Music 101. If y'all ain't subscribed to Music 101, please go subscribe to Music 101. He a Florida boy. He very funny. He's very thorough as well. And I just like how he summarized this whole topic. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Music 101 video And then you know how I normally do. I'm gonna stop it a little bit, go over it, and talk about it. But yeah, man, from all accounts, QCP is a snitch, big dog. So here it is.
Another video, let's get straight into it, man. It has been confirmed that QCP, yes, the one that signed the City Girls, yes, the one that signed Lil Baby, yes, the one that signed Lil Yachty, and many more have snitched, gang.
Lord Jesus.
Now, this came out like 5 days ago. AK exposed it and said P was a snitch. But when I seen the paperwork when it hit the internet, I looked at that paperwork and I'm like, nah, I ain't finna touch on this because the paperwork looked fake. And that bit was.
Say it ain't so, P. Say it ain't so, P.
Full gay, you hear me? So I wasn't finna do no video on this situation until I find proper proof. And you already know, your boy 1090J came in the clutch, got that paperwork, and it hit the internet today.
Boy, let me tell you something, boy. 1090J, he done carved himself out a unique niche in the blogging sphere. 1090J is the guy that, what up, cuz? What up, Deuce? 1090J is the guy that if he dig into your past and find some paperwork that say you was snitch, everybody gonna believe it. You know what I'm saying? I actually admire the niche that 1090J has carved out for himself. Do you understand what he has? I don't know if he did it intentionally, but it's just turned into he's the guy that checks everybody's paperwork. You feel what I'm saying? If 1090J say you clean, you good, then people will believe it. People gonna trust it. If 1090J say you snitched, everybody gonna believe you snitched. And 1090J is gonna have receipts to prove that you snitched. So this his opinion on the situation of snitching and who snitching and who ain't snitched carries the most weight of anybody in the blogging sphere. And 1090J went over it, but
the real paperwork. And when we look over it, yes, QCP did snitch. Now let me give y'all a little background. QCP was chilling in the trap spot, him and his homie. Somebody came to buy some drugs, weed. As he getting ready to do the transaction, the guy choose to rob P homie for the weed. Shot P homie and killed him, then shot P. P ran out the back, crawled to the neighbor house and let him know, look, I've been shot. Called the police. P healed up. Now, as P healed up and he out the hospital, he moving around the Atlanta street.
I just want to say this too. Now do you see why the streets is kind of like a lose-lose? So you hustling, right? You hustling, you getting you some money. P and his partner was getting them some money, they were hustling. Somebody come to rob them, right? Kill P homeboy, shoot P. P live, make it to the neighbor's house, tell the neighbors to call the police, right? That right there, by the street code, made P a snitch. Did you listen to me? Now let's just say P was running a store, a legal store. Some guy come in, shoot the other cashier, shoot P make it, call the police. He ain't a snitch. He won't be a snitch then. You know why? Because he'll be running a legal business, and he'll be a law-abiding citizen, and the guy would have came in and did that. Same scenario, is just the only difference is P was actually doing some illegal. I'm just trying to show you how it's better to be doing something legal. Cause you can get more money doing something legal. I bet you P made more money as the CEO of quality control than he ever did in the streets. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to show you how it's a lose-lose. He could have died. His partner died. But by him telling the police, He's a snitch. I'm just and technically, yes, he's a fucking snitch. He was the streets want you to get shot. Don't tell the police who killed your friend. Heal up and go kill the nigga who killed your friend and shot you. Now, if you killed him and you don't do it right, you could possibly go to jail for murder for the rest of your fucking life. I'm just trying to show y'all, man. Listen, I was in them. I'm not judging nobody. If you're in them, I still love you. I still love you. This is just a PSA. I ain't hating on you or nothing. I ain't looking down on you. You know what I'm saying? I don't look down on nobody. I'm not better than nobody, but ain't nobody better than me neither. That's what my mama told me. I'm just giving you a word of advice from somebody who done been in them. And just because you ain't in the streets, that don't mean stuff can't happen to you either. But what I'm saying is when you in the streets, stuff gets heightened. That man, when they came there to rob them, had they not been selling no weed. And they probably was booming real good. But I'm just trying to break it down to you. P's a snitch by the street code.
P is hearing information and he say, she say about the person who did the shooting. So as P hearing information, he's calling the detective saying, look, hey, I heard that such and such did it. I heard that he be over here. I heard that he be over there. P did this for months.
So listen, let me tell you something. That's why I say P was on a whole nother level with the snitching. Listen, so after the guy actually killed his friend and shoot him, the guy go free. So P he got his ear to the streets, and we all know the streets talk. And people went to telling P who the guy was. Well, the guy was shit like this, right? P, I'm laughing because I ain't listen. This shit is on another level snitching. He went to calling the police, telling the police, hey, the guy that killed my friend, the guy that shot me, I heard that he be over there. I heard his name, this and that there. Yeah, if you go over there, you can catch him. Listen, bro, let me tell y'all something. That's clear cut snitching. I mean, that's like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to say this though. This ain't new either. People like to pretend like the what P was doing is new. Listen, I know niggas that'll kill you and motherfucking put the police on you at the same time. You can't beat a nigga like that. It's killers that'll kill you and snitch on you. I'm telling you, listen, it ain't no rules in the streets. People tell you that it's rules, but it's really not. If you play by, listen, that's why I want y'all to get out the streets, because I can break it down to you because I'm out them bitches. I never told on nobody, never got no blemish on my record, but I'm just reporting my observation back to you. If you play by rules in the streets, you are working with a disadvantage when you go up against somebody who's not playing by any rules and they are in the streets. And P was a guy that, from what I'm hearing, wasn't playing by no rules. I will kill you if I can. I will put the police on you if I can. You know what I'm saying? And I'm selling drugs, nigga. It is what it is. Let me tell you something. A lot of the big time drug dealers, the bosses, this is how they play the game. When you watch a lot of those movies, don't you see the big time dope boy, the big guy? Don't you see they always end up working with the police? Okay, I'm breaking it down to you like this here. El Chapo been working with the police for years. El Chapo was giving information on the other cartel. He was giving information on the other cartel on his competition. Dope boys, big dope boys been doing this forever. Don't let them fool you. They push that no snitching shit to the minions, to the ones who under them, to the people who they're trying to manipulate, because they don't want to be told on either. But the competition gets told on. Let you be on a block with another conglomerate, and you moving and they moving. Either you're gonna get some static or you're gonna get the police to bust your shit. And who gonna be done told the police to bust your shit? Your fucking competition. Feel what I'm saying? I'm telling you how this shit go. I don't watch this shit. You see what I'm saying? The same dude told you they hate snitches, they don't like snitches, this and that. They snitching on the competition. I'm telling you how this shit go. Listen, watch all those movies. I bet you 8 out of 10 of them, the big drug dealer is working with the police, just feeding them information, all type of shit. I'm telling you this shit. So P, he was not playing by no rules. And at the end of this video, I want to show you something too.
Was relaying information that he heard from the streets to the detectives. Hey, it's in the paperwork. I ain't capping it. You feel me? Let's get into it. Now, P see this individual at the mall. And P and his homies like, hey, you the one that shot me, bro? I heard you the one that shot me. You killed my homie. And P and his homies chased the dude to his car.
Now, see what I'm saying? So when they chase the dude, what you think they were finna do to dude? They were finna fuck him up. You see what I'm saying? So P'll put the police on you and he'll fuck you up. You see what I'm saying? You can't beat a motherfucker like that. Not if you playing by the rules. And what I mean by the rules is if you living by the code. You see what I'm saying? He a boss, he got money, he putting the police on you and he trying to kill you. God damn, how can you beat him? See, let me tell you something. And this go for the robbers too. This is especially for y'all. I'm finna break this down to you. I want y'all out the streets too. Let me tell you why. I'd rather y'all do some fraud, dog. I'm just keeping it real, bro. I'd rather y'all get on the finesse game, bro. I'm just keeping it real, bro. It's a lot more money in it, less time. Just educate yourself on it. I'd rather you do the finesse game. But let me tell you about the robbers. This dude that robbed P, right? Say he was playing by the code, right? See, a lot of times robbers rob street dudes because they feel like street dudes got to keep it in the streets. They got to play by the code. No, not all of them. P was one of the ones that wasn't going to play by the code. You rob me, I'm going to try to kill you and I'm going to put the police on you. So one way or the other, bitch, I'm going to get your ass off this streets or off the earth. One of the two, motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? So that's pressure. That's a lot of pressure on a motherfucker who thinking that P's supposed to keep it in the streets. The dude probably was a thorough nigga. You know what I'm saying? Robbing is in the streets, man. Listen, it's all kind of people who have different roles or characters to play in the streets. Some people robbers, some people killers, some people hustlers, some people gamblers, some people pimps. You know what I'm saying? Some people scammers. You see what I'm saying? So let's just say this dude was a robber. He robbed the street dudes. You'll have robbers say, man, I'd rather rob a dope dealer than a store or a bank, because the store or the bank gonna put the police on you. But they be robbing street dudes because street dudes be having drugs and they be doing shit illegal anyway. So they figure if I rob him, he can't even call the police. Bullshit. P was one of them ones. But check it out.
And the dude grabbed that blicky and turned around and started chasing P them ass. P called the police and let it be known, hey, look, this guy that shot me and killed my homie, he's wanted for murder.
This the second time P done told the police on this man. He told the police, well, I don't think he really knew who he was at the initial situation, but once when he killed his friend and shot P, but once the streets told P who he was, P went to relaying information to the police as to where the guy be at, who the guy was. That got the guy a warrant for murder. So while the guy's on the run, warrant for murder, P run into him at the mall and try to step down on the dude with P crew. The dude run to his car, get his fire. P run and go tell the police, hey, that guy right there, such, just put the he just put a gun on me. He's wanted for murder. He killed my friend and he shot me. God damn, P.
Him at the mall, he just chased me with a gun. Y'all please get here, come quick. Craig is in trouble. Boom, police come out, they take report. Oh, it's real now. They really gotta find him and get the man off the streets, because by the time the police came, dude was gone. Now months has passed. This guy who allegedly shot P and who allegedly killed P homie get shot at a club. P called the detectives and say, look, the dude that shot me, he just got shot at the club. If y'all could save his life, you can lock him up when he get to the hospital. You feel me? P ain't bullshitting. P is on top of this. P is what you call a good motherfucking help, a good tipster, a good information line. Goddamn it. When detectives say, here's my card, keep in touch, P did exactly that. You hear me? Now let's get to this paperwork. I done broke it down, and before I get to the paperwork, I gotta do this part. Everybody is saying this happened 10 years ago. Why is it all coming out now? And why is Atlanta speaking now? Because if you don't know, Atlanta just started talking about this shit. Like, they've been talking about it, but it's a difference called talking about it. Like, you could talk about it, but then when you talk about it so you can expose a person, that's when it hit different. Like, Atlanta been new, but now Atlanta is mad with P. Ask me why they mad with P? Because this guy got 20 years for P identifying him as being the shooter. For P saying that he chased him with that fire at the mall. This guy got 20 years for that. He did 10 and was released. 7 months after he was released, he was killed, gunned down. The police say he was targeted. Yeah. So
listen. So the P was the only witness in the whole situation, right? So the dude ended up getting 20 years, right? The dude got 20 years, right? The dude did 10 and got out. 7 months after he got out, he was murdered in a targeted murder. Do we think P had something to do with it? Who knows? I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. But he's shout out to Music 101. Y'all go subscribe to Music 101 channel. Y'all love it, bro. I'm telling you, man, I love his channel. I even be all in the comment section. For real, me and bro be, he answer back and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So go subscribe to Music 101. Y'all love his content. He's saying that Atlanta is mad at P right now because, of course, P was like a big figure in Atlanta, and this pretty much is like another black eye to Atlanta. You already got Gunna, you know what I'm saying? Now you got P, you know what I'm saying? P been the manager of the biggest groups in hip hop. So you got all of the biggest, and everybody know him. Everybody know him. You know what I'm saying? Lil Baby out here looking queasy right now. Even though P and Coach sold QC a couple months back for like $300 million or something. Kudos to them. They flipped it. They built something from scratch, and they made a management company, and they was able to make a profit on it. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to them. But what I'm saying is, everybody know P. Like, people was talking about Gunna snitching, how people gonna react. How people gonna react to P snitching? P doing business and has done business with everybody. So that means everybody been fucking with a snitch. From Drake to Lil Baby to Young Thug to everybody. City Girls, Puff Daddy, Drake. 50 Cent. P know everybody. 2 Chainz, T.I., Gucci, Dolph, Yo Gotti. You name them, P has done business with them, or they have been around him, or vibed with him or hung out with him. That's why I did a live on it, because this is big, man. But I'm gonna say this here, man. I can clearly see what's going on here and where all of this is heading. Listen to me. I ain't the first to say it, but I'm gonna say it. The streets is dead, y'all. You are living in the time of the age of entrepreneurship. The pandemic put a different type of hustle in everybody. And people are hustling anything that they are good at on the internet, on social media, from young people to old people. I seen a dude who's a chef who's cooked noodles in the trap. He got over 400,000 subscribers. I seen a dude in jail got a cooking show with his phone. He got 50,000 subscribers, and he's showing how to make jail food, and he in jail. I know people who sell cupcakes, T-shirts. When the pandemic hit, it was a girl in the projects selling masks with your name on them, with your hood on them, all type of shit. It's people making clothes. It's people cooking food, delivering it. Listen, let me tell you something. Find you a lane and ride it. The bus go that way. The cab go that way. The Uber go that way. Find you a lane. I'm telling you, get out the streets, man. Now, what's finna happen here is, or what's happening, so many of these dudes got checkered past as far as like got these blemishes on their background, and it's clear that ain't nobody checking, because these guys is making it to success, to be success stories, and then this stuff is coming out. You see what I'm saying? So now that these guys making themselves public figures and people are digging into their past and these things are coming out, I'm pretty sure it's going to be more people who we don't suspect as being snitches or get caught in certain situations, and they have to work with the police or talk to the police, and technically by the street code they will be considered as snitches. Okay, let me break this down to you. Do you know Pooh Shiesty technically by the street code would be a snitch? Shout out to Onan TV. He discovered this. Pooh Shiesty told on the guys who tried to rob him in Florida when he shot the guy. Pooh Shiesty told on them. Yeah, that's the guys. Go look at the paperwork. Shout out to Onan TV. He got it. Ain't nobody talking about that. I'm just showing you all these gray areas, these situations where street dudes get into, and technically by the code they'll be snitches. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say the streets dead. Leave the streets alone. Because if these dudes would just get out the streets or stop living that street life and be law-abiding citizens and just be rappers or entertainers or entrepreneurs, they wouldn't be considered as snitches, because a civilian is not a snitch. You see what I'm saying? Now, if he was in the streets when he was doing this, so that's snitching. But what I'm saying is, them dudes, Pooh Shiesty, let's just say Pooh Shiesty was protecting himself. He shot the dude, say the dude was really trying to rob him. He shot the dude. The police got down on him. The police want to know what happened. Pooh Shiesty told him what happened. He told what happened. He took a plea. He told him what happened. Hey, man, them dudes tried to rob me. I was protecting myself. Yeah, this what happened. Well, who did it? Them dudes right there. Go look at the paperwork. Pooh Shiesty told them dudes. Them dudes didn't say shit. Pooh Shiesty did, because it was looking like he had did some crazy shit. So he had to explain what happened. He was just explaining what happened. But by the street code, he's a snitch. Boosie got some of his jewelry taken a while back. It's a whole video on it, right? Go look it up. Boosie said, and it will be criminal charges filed. It was his jewelry. I think the police had took his jewelry or something like that and didn't want to give it back, right? Boosie was saying that there's going to be criminal charges filed, if y'all, you know what I'm saying? Which means he said, yeah, them police motherfuckers over there, they took my shit and they don't want to give me my shit back. Now, being that he a street dude, the street code would have had him go try to shoot the police or go try to kill the police or keep it in the streets or chalk the jury up as a loss. He was like, hell no, them police motherfuckers, them bitches took my jury. Bitch, I want the bitches in jail. Fuck them. You see what I'm saying? I'm just trying to show you all these catch-22s that's in the streets, that if you cooperate, give any information, or just do what normal people do when crimes happen to them, you're going to be considered a snitch. And what I'm saying is, now what P did, that's fucking straight snitching. But what I'm trying to say to you is, I done seen a lot of gray areas in this shit. And my only advice to people who in the streets is, in order for them not to be labeled as snitches or be shunned or have their reputation tarnished, just get out the fucking streets and do something legal so you could call the fucking police and to have them protect you. Because let me tell you something, who the fuck want to go get robbed and then go and kill the nigga who robbed you and then go do life? Nigga rob you, you find out who robbed you, you keep it in the streets, you catch the nigga, you kill the nigga, you get caught, you go do life. You done fucking lost. You done fucking lost. Just get out the fucking streets, man. Take your street money, take the money you done made, or hustle till you get a certain number, not a dollar over, because it gets addictive. You want to get more, you want to get more, you want to get more, and that's how you get caught. Because if you're in the streets, one day gonna be your day. Trust me, I got plenty of dope charges. I got an armed trafficking. I done been with a SWAT team, kicked the house in, all type of shit. Know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you, get out the fucking streets. If you in the streets, get you some fucking money and get the fuck on and apply yourself and get your business, start your business and hustle that way. You don't know how much motherfucking credit you can get from that shit? How many motherfucking loans you can get from that shit? How many motherfucking tax breaks you can get from owning your own fucking business or LLC or whatever the fuck? I'm just telling you. I'm just giving you the game here. But here we go.
Atlanta is pissed. Atlanta is pissed off. And I'm not going to go into detail of what Atlanta is saying, but you can kind of picture it in your head yourself. This guy shoot P and kill P homie allegedly. P snitch and get this man 20 years. This man come home after 10. When he out for 7 months, he gets killed. Now the whole city is mad at P, saying P a snitch. Why they saying P a snitch after the man get killed? Let's get to the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go there. Get to the paperwork. Now, it says, through the course of this investigation, police interviewed Mr. Thomas, the surviving victim. Mr. Thomas is QCP. They obtained a description of the defendant, and he described the defendant as being 6 feet tall, 200 pounds, with a Mohawk-style haircut, with a tattoo on his face. Hey, that motherfucking P gave a good description. I'm talking about exact. Like, it wasn't no shit like I think. P said, this motherfucker is 6 feet tall, 200 pounds. How you know he was 200 pounds, P? With a Mohawk style haircut with a tattoo on his face. Some time went by, and Mr. Thomas will occasionally relay information to the police about stuff he heard on the streets, identifying the victim or identifying the suspect that he heard was responsible for the shooting death of his friend Dennis.
Now, let me tell you something. P hell, bro. Listen, let me tell you something. This is called guerrilla snitching. This is like next level fucking snitching. He is making it to where the guy got to run from the police and got to watch out for him or his crew too. Because it said that at the mall, P and them jumped down on this dude. They was finna fuck that dude up. But the dude ran and got his gun. You see what I'm saying? So let me explain in my opinion. This is my opinion here. The reason why P put that police on that nigga, because P was scared of that nigga. That nigga, his name was Stunner. His nickname was Stunner. That nigga was a real goon. You feel me? You see, he came there to rob and tried to kill him. And they probably had them peas up in that thing. Because you can't make me believe that P was a poor hustler selling dime bags. Fuck that. That nigga came for that sack. Now, what I'm saying is, Buddy probably was one of them ones that was out there. You know, you got certain dudes, they just known for robbing. And I bet you this guy was one of them ones who was just known for robbing. And I believe of course, he'll pull that trigger. And what I'm saying is, by P putting the police on him, P basically saying, I want you gone, nigga. I want you gone. I want you dead. I want you gone. But he didn't want to have to worry about him that long. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't tell the police on him, then one way or the other, you and him gonna have to settle that in the streets. Either he gonna get you or you gonna get him. Y'all gonna run into each other after a while. P didn't want to have to do that. P wanted to make sure that he wins. And how he was doing that, I'm gonna put the police on your ass. And if I happen to run into you and I got my shit or with my crew, yeah, we'll handle it like that there too. But at the same time, you got to watch out for me and you got to watch out for the police. Do you know how hard it is to go to war with a nigga when you got the police on your back? The dude probably ain't even have too many places to hide. You know, you got a murder warrant, nigga. You got the motherfucking boys on your ass. They at your grandmama house. They at your girlfriend house. Nigga, they at your cousin house. Nigga, they at your grandma house. Nigga. So this dude got to run and try to beef with P at the same time. He fuck around and get caught with a gun because he got to keep a gun on him because it's up between him and P. But he also got the police on him too because of P. I told you, boy. But P probably was one of them dudes that was telling his crew, oh, no snitching, all this, all that. Probably done had so many conversations about snitches. I bet you P done talked about Gunner. You can't make me believe P ain't done jumped on the bandwagon and said, yeah, Gunner a rat, Gunner this, Gunner that. But you fucking snitching. You clearly snitching. This is next level snitching, I'm telling you. And yeah, we gonna get into the Lil Meech situation. As soon as we done with this one, we gonna get into Lil Meech ass too. We gonna put Lil Meech ass on here too. His ass got to come up to the front of the class too.
He provided some information to the police. They put that person into a photo lineup, and Mr. Thomas did not make an identification. Now, the first information he got, they said the person name was such and such. The police put that person in the lineup with other people. P couldn't identify him because the first person name he got wasn't the correct name. So when the police pulled that guy file, P couldn't recognize him because it wasn't the right person. P just going off what people saying. A few more months went by and Mr. Thomas provided information to the police that he had heard that the defendant, who's go by the nickname of Stunner, was potentially involved in the incident and that he had been shot at a club himself off the Metropolitan Parkway, or I forgot the exact address of the club, P said. But police looked into it and they determined that Mick Clinton went by the name of Stunner. He was a victim of a shooting at a particular club. They put his photograph in a photographic lineup and the victim selected Mr. McClinton as being the person who came and shot Mr. Dennis and shot at him that particular day.
So you hear what happened? The dude before the dude went to jail, the dude who shot P and killed P homeboy in the robbery, and the same dude that P had the altercation at the mall with, was at a club and got shot at a club. I told you he probably was a fucking goon, or who knows? It could have been some of P people that shot him at the fucking club. Who the fuck knows? But P told the police, hey, the dude that killed my homeboy and who shot me, he just got shot at the club. If y'all hurry up, y'all can charge him with the murder and charge him with shooting me, and I will motherfucking testify to that. I will pick his ass out of lineup. And that's what and P gave the description, gave the name, all this type of shit. P been on this man ass with the police ever since the robbery, murder, shooting. P been having the Atlanta police department on this dude ass like white on rice. That's next level snitching. That's boss snitching. Like, bruh. Like this, I'm telling you, listen, but let this be a cautionary tale to those who still want to play the streets. I'm not looking down on y'all. Trust me, I'm not. I'm still a street dude at heart. You feel me? I got love for y'all. That's why I'm telling y'all, I want y'all to get about them bitches. I want y'all to be entrepreneurs. Cause let me tell you something. The same dudes that's good at selling drugs, they'll be good at selling something illegal. Telling you, the same dudes that's selling kilos, if they applied that shit to something legal, they'll still be making money. Trust me, I done seen them. If you a get money dude, you can get money selling anything. If you can sell drugs at a prolific level, you could fucking sell anything. Trust me, I done seen them. I done seen dudes who gave the streets up and done started living normal, regular lives, and they still have more than a lot of people. They open businesses. You know what I'm saying? They get them a goddamn food truck and start selling barbecue or fucking open them a business. I'm telling you this shit. So just listen to me here. You ain't got to do it today, tomorrow. I would prefer you do it today. But just take my word of advice, bro. You're gonna eventually get caught. We all get caught. I got caught plenty of times. The only reason why I've been out of jail this long now, knock on wood, is because I stopped. That's the only way you ain't gonna get caught. Cause motherfuckers gonna tell on you, and it ain't no rules no more. And it's still solid niggas in the streets. I'm not saying it ain't. It's still real solid niggas in the streets. But they so few and far in between it's like a needle in a haystack. And how you gonna know until you get put in a situation with them and you got to see whether they gonna hold it down or not. So you got to actually get caught with a nigga to see if a nigga gonna hold it down or not. And you can't tell by looking at them. You can't tell by growing up with them. I don't give a fuck if you done killed the nigga with the nigga. That nigga may still tell on you in another situation, in another scenario. I'm just saying.
Shooting happened in December. Now they saying, okay, goddamn it, this the right person right here. The one that got shot at the club who P called us and said that's him. We looked him up. We looked up his name. We put the photo and goddamn it, P pointed him out and said that's him. I ain't fucking up this time. That is him.
Damn, P.
It say, and the shooting happened in December. The identification was made on May 3rd. And of course, the defendant actually physical description, you can see he's got a tattoo, but I don't see one in his facial area. And he also 5'9" and 165 pounds. So mind you, P told him before the guy was 6 feet 200 and he had a face tattoo. So they saying this guy right here, he most definitely fit the description that P told us the first time. But the only thing is, he don't have a face tattoo. They say in interviewing Mr. Thomas, which is P, it became apparent that he had seen a photograph of Stunner at some point prior to viewing the lineup. There was no state action involved in that, however. I think it was a conversation that he had with some of his colleagues and associates on the street. But in any event, he made an identification from the photo lineup. The police took out a warrant, and then 3 weeks later, on May 27th, at Lenox Mall in Fulton County, the victim and 3 other friends were in the mall where they noticed Mr. McClinton, and they approached him. And then they asked him, "Hey, you the one who shot me. You the one who shot my homie. We finna get on your ass, boy." And that's when the situation went down where they chased him to the car. He grabbed that blicky and chased their ass back in the mall. This the police report. I'm gonna put it right here on the screen. Y'all could screenshot that motherfucker and read it yourself. But it's basically what I already said. What happened at the mall. P seen him. He confronted him, chased him to the car. Bro got the blicky, chased their ass back to the mall. P called the police and was like, "Look,
Lord Jesus."
Bro, P hell, I'm telling you. This next level snitching, bro. It's a mystery. Well, it's a mystery in P.L. Thomas history.
Warrant for his arrest. Yeah, he shot me, killed my homie. Yeah, the nigga just chased me in the mall, gang. Like, so y'all can read that. But this is the actual statement. They asked P, and P told them what happened. P said, I confronted him about the murder and chased him to the car. He got a pistol and chased me in the mall, threatened to kill me. They asked P, how do you know the subject? P say, he shot me and killed my friend. They asked P, what type of gun was it? P say, a black handgun. They asked P, did he make any comments? P said, he said, I'm gonna kill you. They asked P, did you fear for your life? P said, yes. Now P, after 1090J, dropped the paperwork and dropped the video, P responded. P say, I see the 300 million, got all them hater niggas mad back home. What 300 million? Y'all know he sold QC the label for 300 million. He say, all them niggas mad back home. I told y'all, Atlanta is mad with that boy. Ever since the alleged shooter, killer, got out of jail and then he got whacked, Atlanta is mad with that boy. I'ma just be straight cut dry with it. They feel P has something to do with that. You feel me? But hey, that just allegedly. P ain't had nothing to do with that. P has been motherfucking on the road, in the motherfucking hills, in the mountains somewhere, on the island, living his best life with 300 million motherfucking dollars, gang. P would be a jackass if he thought about having something to do with that. You hear me? So P say, look, my city just mad because I'm 300 mil up, gang. He say, anybody know me? Know my character. Our culture so fucked up, it's sad y'all living in these imaginary street dreams. I'm changing lives and changing my family curse. I don't got no love for no nigga that tried to kill me or mine. I ain't in the streets. Never wanted to be. I played the hand I was dealt and made something out of it. Y'all bum niggas should do the same. Stop glorifying dumb shit. R.I.P. to my dog Q, an innocent man with 5 kids who lost his life to a bum ass nigga who didn't value his own. I'ma go.
Now listen, let me tell you this some bullshit him. And for all of y'all or those of you who watching this video or who gonna watch this video in the future and y'all is a part of a clique and you is not at the head of the clique. If you got a boss nigga who a breadwinner who is over you, you know, the plug or whatever the fuck you want to call it, let me explain something to you. This is how they fucking think. You see what he's saying? He's rationalizing the fuck shit he did. This is what niggas who got a lot of money do. They rationalize shit, especially to a motherfucker who believe them, who they feed and who need them, who ain't got as much money as him. He is rationalizing the bullshit he did, talking about he was forced to be in the streets. Fuck all that. Let me explain something to y'all. When you get into the streets, it's an imaginary contract that you sign, and it says that you will not cooperate with the police no matter what happens to you. You get shot, robbed, raped, whatever the fuck. You are supposed to abide by the imaginary contract that you fucking signed, right? What he's saying is, fuck that contract. I do what the fuck I want to do, and y'all just hating on me because I got money. You see how he rationalizing? You see the delusion? But I bet he the same motherfucker that snuck this and talk shit to Gunna behind his back. I bet you, because he didn't come out and just say, oh man, Gunna cool, man, he all right. He had to go along with the crowd. Yeah, man, Gunna snitch, man. Yeah, Gunna snitch, man. Cause he didn't know his ass was gonna get found out. This is classic. I told y'all. Did you hear what he's saying? He's totally trying to rationalize him snitching this man out. Now, the real streets are mad at P. You know why? Because they feel like, nigga, if you was a street nigga, you was supposed to handle this in the streets. And let me explain this to you, too. When I heard the dude got killed 7 months after he got out of jail, the first thing I figured, oh, man, P got that nigga knocked off, allegedly. We don't know, this is just speculation. But think about this now. P done got his money up now. P ain't got nothing but motherfucking goons around him now. Listen, let me tell you something. A goon, a hitman, he don't give a fuck about working for a snitch. He don't give a fuck, especially with a snitch with a bag like P, power like P, and connections like P, who could change a motherfucker life. Nigga, he'll be Marlo Mike for P. I don't know what happened to that guy. He had a lot of shit going on, I believe, in the streets. But I'm saying, my first mind told me when the dude got killed 7 months after getting out of prison, P knocked that nigga off. P got that nigga knocked off. P was over in Belize somewhere and paid them goons to take his ass on out. Because clearly P hates him. You hear how he was saying about the dude that took my dog? P had love for his homeboy that got killed. He was gonna get this dude anyways. And this dude let P get his bag up. He was always on the hit list, in my opinion. Wow. Cold world. Like my dog, Lord Balthasar say, cold bliss.
Don't ever confuse me with a rat. Now take that fraudulent incident report and
P say he ain't no rat, y'all. Listen to him. Do you listen? Are you guys paying attention? All of these different scenarios that these guys getting caught up in, where they working with the police, cooperating with the police, giving information to the police. When they get exposed, when they get caught, the first thing they say is, I ain't no rat. Gunna said, I ain't no rat. P said, I ain't no rat. Well, what the fuck is you then? Bitch, you looking like Monterey Jack to me. You looking like Mickey to me. You looking like Master Splinter to me. You looking like Mighty Mouse to me. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm just saying, listen, I'm just giving it to y'all real. I'm not in the fucking streets no more. Never snitched on nobody. I always did crimes I could do the time for. I knew my motherfucking role. I knew my position. I had homeboys that's bank robbers. Them bitches couldn't get me to rob no bank. Bitch, I'm not robbing no bank. That's not who I am. You bitches go rob the banks. Know what I'm saying? Bitch, I stay right here on this block and get mine this way. Or I go do my other thing and my other thing. And that's what I do. Because if the police get me for that, I'm going to jail. I'm going to keep my fucking mouth closed. I'm going to do them couple years that I'm going to do. And I'm going to be back fucking home. I never did. Well, I ain't going to say I never did. Yeah, fuck that. No, I never did. I never did a crime that I couldn't do the fucking time for. That eliminate all that snitching shit. These niggas be out here doing shit that if they get roped off for, they know they gonna fucking tell. Bitch, you know you can't do no 20 years, no fucking 35 years, 40 years. So what the fuck you doing it for? I'm telling you, that's what's going on here, bro. If you're gonna be in the streets, know who the fuck you is. Know your role. It is true. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Every time I ever went to jail, I went to jail, got my goddamn time, got my goddamn mat, got me some books, and rolled up on that motherfucking bunk and did like that. And kept marking off the motherfucking days. And I kept looking at the dumbass niggas that kept catching life. Broke niggas catching life. trying to rob convenience stores and dumbass shit like that there. Well, how much time you got, Marita boy? Ah, shit, I got a little light 6 months, my nigga. How much you got? Oh, man, shit, they trying to give me 15 years. No. Damn, dog. Damn, what you did? Man, we tried to rob this motherfucking McDonald's. For real? Did you rob it? No, bro, man, shit, man, goddamn, we got caught going in that motherfucker, man. Police happened to be sitting in the parking lot. What? So they trying to give you 15? Yeah, man, I think I'm finna go and sign that plea. Here go me, bitch, you better, cause I'm gonna be out fucking, eating good, doing other crimes, all type of shit, while you fucking in here for 15 fucking years, you dumbass.
Pick it up y'all ass. Love my freedom. Stop playing with it. Mind you, like I said, and that's the only reason why I'm speaking on it now, because he technically spoke on it. He said, I love my freedom. So stop playing with it. In Atlanta, they trying to say that P has something to do with bruh getting out and getting killed. So P said, y'all niggas just hating. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I told on a nigga because I ain't got no love for a nigga that tried to kill me and killed my homie. But when y'all talk about I had something to do with him, stop playing with me. Stop playing with my freedom, because I ain't had nothing to do with that.
So you hear what he's saying? He's saying, P saying, yeah, I told on the nigga. Yeah, I told on the nigga. The nigga killed my homeboy and tried to kill me. Yeah, I told on that nigga. That's that money talking. He got so much money now. He locked in. He's jaded. But listen what I'm trying to explain to y'all. I want y'all to really listen. Because P is giving y'all the game if y'all pay attention. You got to come to the head of the class. Listen, pull your chairs up. I'm breaking this shit down for y'all. Better than anybody else gonna break this shit down for y'all. This is what big time dope boys, drug dealers do. This is how they think. They think it's a different set of rules for them. It's a different set of rules for them. If you're under them, if you're a soldier, if you somebody that's they're feeding, you better not snitch. If you tell on a motherfucker for getting an offender bender with you, if a bitch hit your car and you call the police to try to get them insurance and let the insurance handle it, you a snitch. But for them, they could snitch on 1,000 motherfuckers, do all type of shit, and they ain't no fucking snitch. He is exposing himself. I'm telling you, a lot of big drug boys think like this. Them niggas ain't finna go to jail and lay down and they got all type of motion in the streets. Them niggas finna fucking tell to keep that shit going, what they got going on. And they'll even get spotted and tell on the competition. The police roll up on them and it's 2 big gangs in that area and both of them pumping good. The police will roll up on both of the gang leaders. Hey man, check this out, man. I see y'all got a little competition over there. What you want to do about that? I can help y'all get them out. I can help them get them up out of here. What you mean? Hey man, just let us know what they got going on, where they moving it to, what house they doing it out of, and you ain't gonna have no competition. You ain't gonna have no problems. Now what I want you to do is, once we get rid of them, I want you to stop this mother out, because I don't want no violence. See, the police don't like violence. They'll let you do a little dealing as long as you don't get out of hand and don't go to killing people. So say you and the other gang, y'all going at it. They'll let you snitch on the other gang just to stop the violence. Because they know if they bust one of y'all, then that's going to stop the static because the other crew gone. And that's how they'll use you. And then they'll double back after that and investigate you and your crew and catch y'all on a RICO for selling dope. 2 for 1. I'm telling you.
These niggas is killing me. R. Kelly voice. So we came to the conclusion. Did P tell? Y'all get in the comments and let me know. Did P tell? From what y'all just heard and seen, did P tell?
Hell, fuck you.
And I also want to make another statement. Listen, man, I don't think P had nothing to do with that man death. P is too strong, financial wise, to be fucking off like that, gang. So we not gonna put that on P on this channel. Now y'all go, hey, if y'all feel it, hey, that's, you hear me? Hey, goddamn it, hey, yeah. But I don't want to see that in my comments. You hear me? I'm just being real. Like, we don't want to put that on a man that's free, that haven't been charged with no shit like that. So we don't want to do that. But he did say, stop playing with his freedom. So Atlanta, y'all need to stop saying that P had something to do with that, man. Cause P say stop playing with his freedom, cause he ain't had nothing to do with that. Y'all just mad cause he 300 million up. Like, come subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me. Okay.
Shout out to Music 101. That's my boy Music 101. Y'all go subscribe to his channel, man. I'm telling y'all, listen, I love his content, bro. Listen, I agree with 90% of his takes. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all don't already subscribe to Music 101, go subscribe to Music 101. He a Florida boy. That's why he talk like that. My boy got the mean slogan. It's free. Do it for me. You know what I'm talking about? He say bike instead of saying back. He say bike. He say subscribe instead of saying subscribe. I'm talking about he got that Florida. He got that Florida twang. I'm talking about hard. You know what I'm saying? If you can, and as you can see, he a comedian as well, bro. Listen, he does a great job, man. Bro, it's got 74,000 subscribers. So a lot of people like his content, man. But so subscribe to Music 101 if you don't already subscribe to him. That's his content. I want to give him his flowers. I want to give him his shout out. You know what I'm saying? Because we piggybacked on what his content. And I was gonna do the 1090 Jake one, but when I ran into Music 101, he just songwrited so well, and he made me laugh. I ain't gonna count. He made me laugh, bro. He made me laugh. And shout out Winnie Safi, my king and sister. But listen, man. I'm telling y'all, listen, P say he ain't had nothing to do with that nigga. He might have didn't. I ain't gonna say he did, but I'm gonna say this. If you listen to how P was talking and how P was hard, how hard P was on that dude heels with the police before, P hate that dude. He hate that fucking dude because that dude tried to kill him and that dude killed his friend. I do not think P let that shit go. I think P fucking definitely looked like somebody who would get vengeance. Now, do it mean he got vengeance? No, it's just my opinion. I don't know nothing. I'm just stating what I feel. But I'm just paying attention to the lengths that he was trying to go through to get this dude off the streets. He ran down on him in the mall. They was gonna fuck him up in the mall. But the dude ran and got his pistol, so P went back to his plan A, calling the police. But listen, is P a snitch? Hell fuck yeah. This is a clear-cut fucking case of snitching. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about this. He's a fucking snitch. Snitch. He's the fucking in the nigga. He need to have a shirt on that say Velveeta, nigga. Cause god damn it, I'm talking about. Listen, you know, a lot of times people cases be having gray areas, this and that. That could be like, maybe this snitch, maybe this snitch, maybe he did, maybe didn't. No. In the case of QCP, if you say he ain't snitch, you must be fucking delusional, his mama, his grandmama, or his kids. Other than that, that nigga is a fucking snitch. Now, what's going to happen as far as like him in the music business, I would tend to believe that people are going to still deal with him because P's so strong. His influence is so strong. His connections is so wide. And he got a $300 million bag he just got. People gonna fuck with him anyway. You can't blackball him. You can't blackball him, not with a $300 million bag, not with the he done got too strong, the blackball. It ain't like he up under nobody. He is the boss. So all he gonna do is go and do other business ventures. And for somebody who's a struggling young rapper from the urban communities or the inner city, and P come along and say, "Hey, I like your style. I want to sign you." They're going. They're going, and they're going to justify being on P's music management label, but it's really because they want a chance at a better life, and they know P can make them stars. And let's be real, when so many snitches are being exposed in the music business and are being accepted back into the music business, P just done he just put it this way. You know how 6ix9ine kind of let us see that the fans still will fuck with snitches and snitches would still be able to have a career. Gunna was the next step in that. Gunna's still gonna have a career too. He just gonna have to wait till the heat die down a little bit and write a couple songs for people and may change up his image a little bit. But he's going to be back in the game or still in the game. P just changed the whole game. He is the first actual mogul. P's pretty much a mogul. You know what I'm saying? He ain't on the level of Jay-Z and them, but he's definitely on the level of like Yo Gotti and them, and you know what I mean? He's a mogul. So especially in Atlanta, he's the biggest management company in Atlanta, probably the biggest management company in the South, QC, or was till they sold it. So what I'm saying is he gonna still move around like fuck y'all. And as long as he do that and he got that bag, people gonna fuck with him. How can they not? He got the money. So that's gonna change the game on the snitches. You gonna see most snitches come out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you too. Let's go back to Boston Richie. People didn't really want to cancel Boston Richie. See what I'm saying? People ain't want to cancel Boston Richie. When you got Boston Richie, you got Gunna, I just told you about Pooh Shiesty. Go check out Onan TV. This is fact. I saw the paperwork. Pooh Shiesty told on the guys who he shot, the guys who allegedly tried to rob him down in Miami when he was in that foreign. Pooh Shiesty he took a plea. He told the police what happened. He told the police, yeah, those the guys right there. Technically, that's snitching. The streets would have Pooh Shiesty tell the police, man, I don't know who them guys was. I don't know what happened, man. Just give me my time. No, that's not what he said. What he said was, yeah, those guys came to try to rob me. I didn't try to rob them. I had this money. I had them rented this car from them, yada, yada, yada. I was just really trying to buy some weed or however it went. Go look at the paperwork. Pooh Shiesty told the police exactly what happened. So is they gonna consider him a snitch? I'm just telling you. It's a couple more of them. I just don't want to name them. I'm just saying. So, but let's get into this other snitch. Let's get into Lil Meech, because I seen y'all in the comments. I seen y'all in the comments talking about Lil Meech, man. Let's get into Lil Meech. Lil Meech was tripping, man. Lil Meech was out here wilding. Get out the streets, y'all. Take my word of advice.
What's that? Looks like there's firearms in it.
Sir, listen, I swear to God, I'm not going to that bag. That's not my brother's bag. Sir, listen, I swear to God, sir.
I know, but
Sir,
unfortunately, there's certain procedures we have to follow anytime something comes in that's prohibited, correct?
Right, so listen,
You
sir.
understand that, correct?
Would you please
Do you have your ID on you?
Sir, my ID's in my bag.
In the bag?
Yes, I'm a minor, sir. I have security guards. They left that in my bag, sir. I did not
Okay.
pack my bag.
Well, we can get that all straightened out
Please, let's do
after
it.
the fact,
Okay,
okay?
thank you.
But
Hey, I got a question, y'all. So this video here is the video of Lil Meech. If y'all don't know who Lil Meech is, that's the BMF series star, the son of Demetrius Flannery, the leader of the BMF gang, that came to notoriety in the early 2000s, from Detroit, but basically out of Atlanta. Um, and his son, if y'all don't watch the show, man, he's an actor on the show. He's Demetrius Flannery Jr. And he got allegedly got caught in he got caught in the airport, and allegedly it was a gun in his bag, and I think they said it was ended up with some drugs in the bag too. But this is the audio of him saying that it's not his bag, it's his little brother's bag. He telling the police he a minor. Let me explain something. This shit is hilarious. Listen, let's break this down to you. Bitch, you ain't no minor. Like, let me tell y'all something. I done been to jail numerous times, right? That right there is that what he just did right there is called resisting. What they call it? Resisting without violence. When you lie to the police, like they ask you your name, and you say my name John James, and your name is uh Joseph Johnson. That is resisting arrest without violence. That is a charge. When you lie to the police, that is a charge. It's a misdemeanor, but it's a charge. He fucking saying he a fucking minor. Bitch, you got a big ass BMF chain on, diamonds and fucking white gold, big as your fucking chest, looking like the Superman motherfucking emblem on your chest. All the fucking people probably know who the fuck you is in TSA. And you telling these people, everybody watch the fucking show, nigga. And you telling people you're a fucking minor. I think he fucking was so scared at the time, he just went to talking. I'm telling you, that's what the fuck had to happen. He definitely cracked under pressure. This is what you call cracking under pressure. Hit that like button, y'all. Please hit that like button. This is what you call cracking under pressure. And let me explain what the cracking under pressure is, right? When you into the streets, right, and you first have a couple run-ins with the police, probably like your first one or your second one, you're not used to the pressure of the situation. You're not used to the pressure of you probably could finna go to jail here, or you could go to jail here. So what happens is you get nervous. You go to trying to figure out a way not to fucking go to jail, right? They call that cracking under pressure. The reason, the way normally how this works is, right, you have to go through this situation. This is how this happened. Either your homeboys coach you. I was coached. Before I ever caught a charge, when I first jumped off the porch and jumped in the streets, I was coached. And my partners would tell me, hey, this is what you do. This is what you don't say. This is what you know what I'm saying? If you get caught by the police. Plus, when you be in the hood and you see other people getting caught by the police, you know how we is in the hood. Ray and them selling dope on the corner. The police done busted their house. When the police bust their house, what happened in the hood? Everybody come out their door and stand and watch, right? We stand and watch. You stand and watch. The police got a little perimeter, but we all watching. It's like must-see TV. And you can fucking hear Ray and them, you know what I'm saying? The police asking Ray them questions, and you hear Ray them saying, "Nah, man, that ain't my shit, man. That ain't my shit, man. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Hell no, man. Hell no, man. That ain't my shit." This is where you learn the things to say and not to do, or things not to say. And this is how you learn that when it comes your time, when you fucking get caught, because again, I keep trying to tell y'all, we always get caught. You always gonna get caught. One day it's gonna be your day. Somebody gonna snitch on you or whatever. So you learning, watching Ray and them, when the police got Ray and them on the corner, you learning what you supposed to do and what you not supposed to do when the police catch you one day. And what I'm looking here with Demetrius Flannery Jr., he ain't fucking been through this like this. Not this serious. He knows it's serious. So this is why he's talking crazy. This is why he's rambling. This is why listen, that's a fucking TSA guy. He ain't finna let you go, bitch. He ain't finna let you go. See me, I'm a seasoned motherfucking criminal. Me personally, I would have been cool, calm, and collective in that motherfucker. Cause I know I'm going. You see what I'm saying? When you done been to jail, or you know you going to jail, or you a career criminal, or you done been doing criminal activity and you done had a lot of run-ins with police, you don't act like Little Meech is acting. You be cool. You might ask the motherfuckers to give you a cheeseburger and a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? You might be right there cracking jokes with the motherfuckers. I'm just saying, you ain't talking about nothing. You ain't saying nothing about that bag or nothing, cause you know you going. So you know to shut your fucking mouth. You feel what I'm saying? See, he don't know this, and I'm gonna say this too. Check out the irony in this bullshit, right? Check out the irony. I want y'all to listen to the irony, right? He fucking plays a fucking drug dealer on fucking TV, and he don't even fucking know how to act when he get caught by the police. Get the fuck out of here. He's still supposed to know how to act, though, Dream Dog. Act, nigga. Act. Act. Act the same fucking way on the TV show. Put on your nigga, turn into Meech. Turn into the Meech on the show. I ain't telling you crackers nothing. Man, y'all crackers got me fucked up. Da, da, da. Nigga, that's what the fuck he supposed to be doing. If you he done played this scene out multiple times on the show. I don't understand how he didn't think it would be any different. But I know what's different. He know he really fucking going to jail. See, on the show, it ain't no real pressure on that motherfucker. It ain't no real pressure on that motherfucker, right? Listen. Yes, and this is a bad look for him because he is playing a street character. He is playing his fucking daddy. You feel me? But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna let him off the hook a little later on, but I'm finna ride his ass right now. Listen, Dream Dog, chill. I got him. I'm gonna let him off the hook. But you know me, I gotta make the content funny. I got to ride him out a little bit. So I'm gonna ride him for a second, but I'm gonna give y'all my conclusion at the end, right? I'm gonna let him off the hook, right? But I'm finna clown his ass right now.
But until then, I have to put you in handcuffs until we figure this out. Okay, you understand that?
Can I call my mom or somebody?
We'll do that after.
Okay.
All right, just turn around for me. Be cooperative. Everything's on video and audio surveillance. Plus, I'm understand that. Okay. This is just for your safety and everybody else around you because they're.
The chick's 1,000. I'm glad you said that. She say he shit in his pants. You know what we call that? Wiggling and pooting. That's what he doing right now. He wiggling and pooting. His stomach hurt. He wiggling and pooting. He want to listen. He don't want to go to jail. Bad boy. Listen, and here we go again. This is my message to the people that's still in the streets or the youth. Get out the streets. Do you see the reaction that this man is having for fucking feeling like he finna fucking go to jail? All that tough guy shit on the fucking TV and all of that there. Now I'm gonna say this now. This is the reaction for a lot of people. The tough guys. Listen, it's dudes that be doing all kind of fucked up shit in the streets, and they still act like this when the fucking police fucking get them. Y'all seen YSL Woody checking his pulse in that motherfucker? Y'all seen YSL Woody? I'm telling you. Shout out CC Hot Soup. Listen. So this nigga told on his little brother, nigga, if you a minor, your little brother must be motherfucking in elementary school. That nigga say, it's my little brother bag. It's my little brother bag. It's my little brother bag. God damn, Meech. God damn. You is Big Meech's son. I don't know where he was going, but he sure didn't want to go to jail that day. Listen, I'm telling you something, man. Listen, when you got to be prepared to go to jail, man. That's why niggas be telling too. They be like, oh man, I don't want to go to jail. Man, fuck that. Sometimes jail is the only way out. Sometimes you got to go to jail, get on the phone with your people, tell them to call the bondsman, and then you bond out and you fight your case. You can't see people be thinking you're gonna get released from the scene. No, nigga. No. Get that shit out your head. If you gonna get released from the scene, you gonna get released from the scene without you saying nothing. The police gonna do that. If the police gonna release you from the scene, they gonna do it anyway, which means you ain't got to say shit. They gonna figure out whether you committed a crime or you didn't. But if you committed a crime, it's nothing you can say that's going to make them let you go. So stop all that. It's my brother bag. Stop all that. I'm an actor. Stop all that. Call my mom and all this bullshit.
Guns involved, okay, or possible guns. We have to confirm it. Okay, X-ray doesn't tell us 100%. Okay, it just says there's a possibility, and that's what it appears to be. You understand? Do you have anything else on you at this point?
No, sir, I promise I don't.
Okay.
Just an actor, sir.
No, I understand.
Man.
Do you have a concealed weapons permit or anything like that?
No, I don't, sir. They left that in my bag. My little brother's he was outside waiting for me, sir. I promise you, sir, that's not mine.
Okay.
I'm security guard, sir.
Okay.
See how much jewelry I have on me?
Listen, it's that's okay if you got that. The problem is bringing it into the checkpoint. Just have a seat for me.
My mom's a flight attendant.
Just have a seat.
I would never do that, sir. I promise you, man. I went to private school. I'm a good kid, man.
I'm not. Have I mistreated you or anything?
Not at all. Not at all, sir. I'm trying to tell you, sir.
But you understand the severity of what.
That nigga even went too far to say, I'm a good kid. That man don't give a fuck about you being a good kid. All he fucking know is I work for TSA and you just got caught with a fucking gun going through fucking TSA. Let me explain how this fucking supposed to go. If you fucking traveling with a gun, you're supposed to get in contact with the airlines ahead of time. And then you go there early and then they check your shit, they check your permits, they check all of that. And you need to make sure that the state you going to, your permit is good in that fucking state and all this type of shit. Excuse me, or whatever the fuck. But then they check your gun, they put that bitch under the plane. That bitch don't go through right there, motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Now, could this be a mistake? Yes, it could be a mistake. I seen Amon Shumpert get caught the same way. A lot of celebrities done got caught going through TSA with a fucking gun. But the point I'm trying to make is, what the fuck is he keep talking for? What the fuck is he talking about? This is my brother gun. I'm a good kid. I wouldn't do such a, I would never do such a thing. Why y'all never? Man, them motherfucking police TSA don't give a fuck about that shit. They don't give a fuck. They probably in their mind saying, yeah, you played a drug dealer on TV, huh? Yeah, we got you, bitch. This probably is the highlight of that fucking TSA officer's day. He got fucking Meech son going through the checkpoint with a fucking gun. And you think they're finna let your black ass off the hook? You got to be out your rabbit ass mind. Listen, but what the fuck is he talking for? Like, I'm telling you, he fucking stupid. He fucking insane.
Current, right?
I would never do this. I fly every week.
Listen, if what you're telling me is true, we can work things out.
Yes, please.
Okay?
Please, officer, please. I'm working.
But there's procedures we have to follow. It looks like possibly 2 guns and a few mags. He's saying that he's an actor and he has private security guards.
Does he have security weapons permission?
No, he doesn't have a.
Listen, sir, I just want to tell you.
His ID and everything's supposedly in the bag.
Listen, sir, I want to tell you 1 second. I fly every week, sir. I have 2 security guards, and we are rushing to the airport. I have a premiere. I'm an actor. That's why I have a big chain. Me and 50 Cent have a TV show.
That nigga say, I'm an actor. Listen, that nigga say, I'm an actor. I got a premiere. That's why I got a big chain. Me and 50 Cent got a TV show. That nigga say, me and 50 Cent got a TV show. I got a big chain. I'm an actor. Me and 50 Cent got a TV show. No police don't give a fuck about that shit. Yo, black ass going to jail, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Call your attorney. Bond out. Call your bondsman and your attorney and bond out. Listen, let me tell y'all something. He'll tell something. We clearly see. Listen, If I was his brother, if I was his 10-year-old brother, I'd be on my Instagram calling that fuck nigga a snitch. Yeah, man. Yeah, listen, talking like that little boy that be with finesse 2 times. That's what I'll be on there. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. My motherfucking brother supposed to be motherfucking Meech. This fuck nigga done told on me, and I was in motherfucking school playing in the sandbox. My motherfucking brother. You know 50 gonna ride him. You know 50 gonna ride this nigga. This nigga say, yeah, me and 50 Cent got a show. Bro, that nigga will tell. Listen, I don't fucking know how this season gonna go, bro. Cause we all seen how you act under pressure. We ain't gonna be buying that killer gangster persona. He done fucked up. They gonna kill that nigga off in the next motherfucking season. I know Meech's supposed to live. They gonna get somebody else to play that nigga. They finna kill that nigga off. His ass is out of there. I'm telling you his ass is out of there. That nigga say, me and 50 Cent got a show. Nigga, you snitching on 50 Cent now? Listen. I'm gonna let him off the hook, right? But I still want to crack on that nigga a little bit because this shit is hilarious, bro. How they gonna kill him off? If he bit me, kill that nigga still Dream Dog. We gonna listen. Who we can get to play that nigga Dream Dog? Dream Dog. Who we can get to play him? Who can we get to? You know how they kill a bitch out? How they get somebody else to play you? We need to get somebody else to play in Dream Dog. Who we can get to play him? Nigga gonna replace him playing his own daddy. Yeah, we need to get somebody to replace this nigga. We need to pick an actor. We need to pick somebody to replace this nigga. Somebody look totally different. You know what I'm saying? For real. I doubt 50 will incorporate in his show. Lord, I hear you, CC Hot Soup. He definitely gonna tell everything if he get caught doing anything. His own mama ain't safe. I'm telling you, that nigga tell on his. That nigga say, I'm a minor, sir. That nigga got a full beard. That nigga say, I'm a minor, sir. Me and 50 Cent got a show. You see this big chain? Listen, this shit hilarious. I promise you. You might be musty, but I went to private school. My girlfriend is musty too, but I'm a good kid. Yeah, he said I'm a good kid. I wouldn't do something like this. But I'm just saying, y'all, just follow me now. Now follow me, roll, stroll. When y'all watch the next season of BMF and he doing all that tough shit, y'all can't tell me this scene ain't gonna flash in y'all motherfucking mind. I'm on the show with 50 Cent. Yeah, y'all, I'm a minor. Yeah, that's my brother bag. Yeah, that's my security bag. Yeah, you see this big chain? Yeah, I went to private school. I'm a good kid. Yeah, I ain't nothing like my daddy. God damn. Listen, he got money and he talking like this. He supposed to be the coolest bitch in the room. He supposed to be like, nigga, I got me some street cred now. Call my lawyer. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? He supposed to been talking all kind of shit in there. Yeah, straight up Dream Dog. He supposed to be like, I ain't telling like my daddy. I'm a gangster. Tupac ain't got nothing on, but King Kong ain't got nothing on me. I have all you motherfuckers in Pelican Bay. God damn, Lil Meech. And I thought Terry was the soft one. Listen, you know him and Tyreek from Power had this little beef going on, right? You know Tyreek, I'm talking about the dude, the jit that played Tyreek from Ghost, from Power. Him and Lil Meech had this beef going on a little bit ago, like this actors beef. Tyreek finna have a field day with this shit. He was trying to make like Tyreek ain't gangster and all of this type of shit. Nigga, Tyreek finna have a field day with this shit. I'm just saying, y'all. He be rolling around trying to be like his daddy. But bruh, stop acting. Literally. Stop acting. Be yourself. Be yourself. Now, I'm finna let him out the hook, y'all. I'm finna let him out the hook. I just had to crack on him. He's not a street guy. He's not a street guy. We clearly see he's not a street guy. He wasn't raised in the streets. He went to private school. I would consider him a civilian. I would consider him a law-abiding citizen. I don't know no drugs he sold. Yeah, he smoked weed, but shit, weed legal in 40 states. So, and he play a actor, a thug, or whatever. I mean, he's an actor. He plays a thug on TV, but he's clearly not a street guy. So, we can't hold him to the same standard as we would a street guy, because he's clearly not a street guy. We just got a glimpse of who he really is. So we know that the way he moves around and most of that shit he do is a facade. It's an act. And when the shit got real, the mask came off. And we see now who he really is. He's not a street guy. So I was picking at him, cracking on him, because the shit was funny. But in the grand scheme of things, I ain't gonna hold him to the same standard as I would somebody who's in the streets. Now, is he a felon? I don't think so. But I do know he got roped off trying to sell a fake watch not too long ago. So who knows what happened to that? What happened with that? But I ain't gonna hold Lil Meech to the same standard as I would a real authentic street guy. But I'm gonna say this. He ain't gonna be able to. I ain't gonna say what he ain't gonna do, but I'm saying he ain't fooling nobody no more with him walking around with all that bravado. And to be real with you, in the eyes of real street guys, he lost some stripes. Even though he had stripes because of his daddy and stripes because of the way he was moving and stripes because of he act in the role he's playing, but they was like fake stripes. He didn't earn them stripes by going through shit that real street dudes go through. He was given like an honorary badge, but he lost that with the way we seen him behave at TSA. And you ain't even no fucking felon, I don't think. So you weren't even fucking really facing no time or nothing, nigga. Like, nigga, that's probation. That's a misdemeanor. Or it might not be a misdemeanor, but I'm saying, like, you got money. You gonna have lawyers. You can get that shit taken care of. You an actor. But how you just acted with that little bit of shit that you was going through, like, even me, bro, if I would've got caught with that shit going through that and I was him, I probably would go to prison. They would put me, I'm a felon. I got a lot of felonies. They would have put me in prison. But I wouldn't even act like that. He had like them bitches had no, like when the cameras went on him or something. Like he acted like wasn't nobody gonna see the shit that how he was acting. That nigga say that's my brothers. God damn. I bet his brother like this some bullshit. He dead mad as fuck right now. He gonna lift heavy TMR tomorrow. He hears about this. Big Meech might take his anger out on somebody in prison after this for real. He only had a little tiny bit of respect because of his dad for real. Anyway, no one really thought he was hard like that. I don't even think he was hard, and I'm straight up civilian for real. The dad gonna be big. For real, dad gonna be big, mad like his mama for real. CC Hot Soup. I can't even imagine what the father is. What his father is. Shit, I don't know. I know his uncle told. Southwest T eventually end up telling. So shit. Oh yeah, all that's gone for real. That nigga a minor in his head. That nigga say, I'm a kid. I'm a little boy. Don't take me to jail. That nigga say, can I call my mama? Damn. Ain't no rapper gonna wanna associate with his good boy ass, minor head ass for real. I had no idea he was an actor. Yeah, he was an actor. He on BML. 50 Cent show. That nigga say, I got a show with 50 Cent. That nigga even tried to name drop 50 Cent. Bro, these folks is taking you to jail, bro. You can't talk your way out of it. Just shut up and go to jail. He could have played tough. He was supposed to play gangster. That's what he supposed to did. He supposed to play gangster. You gonna get out. They gonna point you out. You gonna get out of jail, bro. You're going to get out of jail. Now you're going to have to fight these charges. But you could have made the optics look good, so it would have at least wouldn't have been a knock against your persona, your acting persona, your dad's reputation. He hanging out with the rappers too, for real. He never seen Hard to me, for real, during the first time I heard of him was an actor, for real. He a civilian, graduated from private school, and is a successful actor, for real, old school him. CC Hot Soup, I just acting. He might have let if go to his head a little, is why he really don't know how to react, for real. Weed is legal in 40 states. I mean, I'm just exaggerating, chicks 1,000, but I'm just saying, that's the only thing I ever seen him do, smoke weed. I don't understand how you go out of your house smelling like hot garbage. You talking about that shit when they said he was musty to Nail Bowens? Yeah, they say he was like a little Mustang. They say he smelled like, hi, hi. They say he smelled like a kung fu master, karate. Hi, ya, 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 ya. He has the looks of a real one, but after this, ain't nobody falling for that shit no more. For real, old school him, it's over. Janelle Bowens, that's what the fans said. Tyree's gonna start crying. Let him be. That nigga Lil Meech socks crusty as fuck, I bet, for real. Damn, he smelling that bad. Damn, Diddy, damn, what did he say? Yeah, I heard Lil Meech was stinking. They say he musty. Say he smell like a Mustang. They say Lil Meech had a meet and greet, and the fans said that boy smelled like a pound of onions and rotten banana. That nigga a walking trash can, dog. Damn. Old school for real. In 9th grade with a full beard and 30 tats. Talking about he a minor. Him and his girlfriend stinks like a skunk. Damn. But he named Lil Meech. Damn. Ain't nobody. I ain't nothing like it. It ain't nothing like my daddy. I ain't nothing like my daddy. That what he was telling the people. I ain't nothing like my daddy. I can't take this musty motherfucker serious no more. Y'all is hilarious, yo. Y'all hilarious. The officer said already they can't work something out. But what he say that for real? Why would he say that? For real, you heard him, CC Hot Soup? He said we can make some shit, we can work some shit out. Harvey mom was big. Lori Harvey mom was big Meech, bitch. For real? Lori Harvey mama be getting around, don't she? She liked it all the big dope boys done her. That where that daughter get it from. I woke up right on time. I hear you to now. Is he related to Lord Harvey? It might be Mustard, but I went to private school. My girlfriend is Mustard too, but I'm a good kid. For real, old school Hemi. What's to tell though? For real. I see a CC Hot Soup. Only person who could replace him would be Big Meech. Had another son. For real. Damn, I ain't no Summer Stank. For real, you ain't never heard about Summer Walker? They say Summer Walker. They say Summer Walker smell like a bag of dirty Mexicans. They say Summer Walker smell like a bag of construction worker Mexicans. I'm telling you, girl. For real. For real. You ain't even heard that? Yeah. She said she don't wear deodorant. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she said it herself. She said it. Yeah, they say Summer Stank. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I told y'all, before I have sex, we gonna bathe me and her. And now our powers combine. Hey, look. Hey, that remind me of a story, y'all. Listen, check this out, right? Remember the girl I told you that was a little pleasingly plump? You remember that one? You remember that one, the one I told you was a pleasingly plump? Dream Doll, y'all remember? You remember the one that I told you that when we went to the abortion clinic, went to the doctor, the abortion people was out there and they rushed her. No, don't kill your baby. No. Her, right? Listen. Check this out. I'm gonna tell you the story. She was a little pleasingly plump, right? Listen. So this is the first time we ever did the horizontal mambo, right? So we at her house, right? So I'm big. I'm 6'4", I'm 240 now. So I probably was a little bit bigger than I'm probably about 250 then, right? So I told you before I had sex, I shower with my girls. I'm talking about whoever. We finna get in this shower together. You know what I'm saying? We finna bathe. You know what I'm saying? Cause I just can't do it. I told you I like to lock on them between the thighs. So, and I want you to lock on me too. So, we need the bathe, baby, because we don't need no odors coming from under anywhere that's gonna fuck up the mood. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We need to be clean, right? So this is when I'm in the shower with the pleasingly plump girl. Remember I told you? Remember her? Remember the one I told you? Built like a little hobbit, but a little taller? Her. Yeah. So we get in the shower, right? Dream Doll, you riding with me? Listen to me. So we get in the shower, right? So I think I'm in the front. No, I think I'm trying to tell you, I'm in the front or in the back. I'm in the back. Cause when you get in the shower with girls, the water be hotter than a motherfucker. If you ever took a shower with a woman, that fucking water be fucking scalding. I don't know what the fuck y'all skin made out of, but that shit was scalding. So I get in the shower. Ooh, the water hot because she cut the shower on. It's her house. I'm like, ooh, shit. So I just hold my rag out there, you know what I'm saying, in the hot water. You know what I'm saying? Get the soap on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Then I get to the back of the shower. You know what I'm saying? I go to doing my thing. I'm basing, right? So she in the front, she soaking up all that goddamn lava water. That shit like hot lava coming out that motherfucker, right? So now I got all the soap on me and shit. So I got to rinse off. This is before we did the horizontal mambo. Listen, so I tell her, I say, look, cut the water down, cut the temperature on the water down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I got to rinse off this soap off me, right? So I get to the front. So I'm wrenching the, getting the soap off me and shit. So now she in the back and she putting the soap on, she basing and shit. You know what I'm saying? She basing. Now I told you I'm big as fuck. She is. She built like a little egg. I'm just telling you. She not fat. She like one of them firm fats. You know, one of the ones where they got like muscles in their thighs. That stomach be kind of hard. She ain't one of them flabby fats. She one of them solid fats, like a little bowling ball fat. You know what I'm saying? So when it's time for her to get when it's time for her to get to the front of the shower to motherfucking get the soap off of her, the motherfucker lose her footing. She go to slipping. Right? She go to slipping, right? Listen, check out, look at me, right? Listen, that bitch went to falling in slow motion. Look at me. I just look at her fall. She was looking at me. She was falling like this. Listen, she was thinking I was finna grab her ass to help her from falling, but bitch, I had already did the math. Bitch, you about 200 and some pounds, bitch. If I let you grab me, bitch, we both falling in this motherfucking shower. Hell no, you on your own, hoe. Listen, that bitch went to falling like this. Listen, all I did was like this. That bitch fell in slow motion. Listen, that bitch was on her back. Listen, she was on her back in the shower, right? I'm standing up in the back of the shower. She in the back. She on her back. Listen, then I'm expecting the bitch to bounce back up, right up real quick, right? Listen, that bitch went to. Dreamed up. She couldn't get up. That motherfucking soap was on her ass. Listen, all you heard was scrub. Listen, that bitch listen like a turtle. I swear. Listen, that bitch was on her back like this. She tried to grab the curtains. Because she was trying to get up quick. Because I was in there with her, right? She tried to grab the curtains. Them bitches fell down on her. Blang, 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 blang. This the first time. This is right before we first had sex, bro. Listen, I ride her ass. Listen, because I still know her. So I ride her ass about that shit still. I say, bitch, you remember you fell in that shower? You were flopping on your back like a little turtle, bitch. She say, shut up, bitch. Y'all tore her ass up afterwards. And now our powers combined. Listen. Hey, fuck all that shit. I knew what I came for. Hey, look, soon as she went in that room, you know how girls be standing on the side of the bed. You know, she was drying off shit. You know how girls be standing on the side of the bed like this, and you come up behind them, I push that ass. Get your little fat ass on that bed. Hey, I walked right up behind her ass and pushed her. Get your ass on that bed. Bent the ass over like a shotgun. Hey, look, but I'm finna go, man. I'm finna get off this thing. Listen, I probably do a lot tomorrow. I'm tired, man. I'm tired, And then I had a long day. I told you my brother passed, man. But yeah. She rolled out the bed. She rolled on the bed. She ain't make it on the bed. I'm trying to tell you, I just let them feet hang off the bed. She ain't make it on that bitch. Good night, Dream Doll. Shout out Battalion Bully. Shout out the Chicks 1000. Shout out CC Hot Soup, man. Shout out Old School Hemi for rocking at me. Shout out to the Chicks 1000. I told you I got a bunch of stories, man. That was God-given truth, man. Shout out Old School Hemi. Look like everybody done held that hauled ass on us, man. Hey, man, we had my son in the chat, man. Shout out Flyboy Mike, man. Rest in heaven to my big brother Carlos, man. Fly high, man. I love you, bro. I know you looking down on me from heaven. Um, yeah, man. But like, share, subscribe, comment to this channel. Oh, listen. Also, I'll keep telling y'all, go subscribe to Spoons Full of Game. That is YNW Juvie's father's channel. Go run his likes up. Go run his views up. Go run his watch time hours up. He gonna be going live with us sometime soon. I might tell him let's go Friday. Who knows? But if you're not subscribed, you're not gonna be able to ask him questions when we go live. What other channel got it where you can ask somebody such as him questions about something that's such as controversial and high profile in the hip hop community as this case, as the YNW Melly case? You get to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. If you subscribe to my channel, you subscribe to his channel, you'll know when we going live. I hope y'all enjoyed that story. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all for supporting me and rocking with me. Like, share, subscribe. Chill.